The bells of St. Peter's Basilica tolled, a solemn sound echoing through the ancient heart of Christendom. Inside, a hush fell over the thousands gathered. It was a sea of faces, expectant and hopeful. The air vibrated with anticipation. Something extraordinary was about to unfold. Sunlight streamed through stained glass windows, painting the scene in a kaleidoscope of colors. The faithful had journeyed from far and wide, drawn by a shared yearning for guidance. They sought answers in a world teetering on the brink. Their hearts yearned for a beacon of hope. Archbishop Maria Vigano, a figure of quiet strength and unwavering faith, stood before the congregation. His gaze, filled with compassion and purpose, swept over the assembled faithful. In his hands, he held an ancient scroll, its time-worn edges whispering of centuries past. The scroll, he explained, contained a prophecy passed down through generations. It spoke of a time of great tribulation, a time when darkness would threaten to engulf the world, but it also spoke of hope, of a chosen people who would rise to meet the challenge. The prophecy, Archbishop Vigano revealed, spoke of 40 million souls. They would be called upon to stand as beacons of faith in a world shrouded in doubt. Their faith, unwavering and strong, would be a testament against the encroaching darkness. This was not a call to arms, he emphasized, but a call to prayer. It was a call to live their lives as examples of God's love. It was a call to be beacons of hope in a world yearning for light. Clara, a young woman seated in the front row, listened intently. Doubts had clouded her spirit in recent years. Tragedy had struck her family, leaving her questioning her faith. Could she be one of the chosen? As the Archbishop spoke, a profound sense of peace settled over Clara. The prophecy resonated deep within her soul. It was a call to action, an invitation to rediscover the strength within. Tears welled in her eyes, not tears of despair, but tears of gratitude and newfound purpose. Section 5, Harold's Transformation, Finding Strength in Faith. Across the aisle sat Harold, an elderly man who had known a lifetime of hardship. His journey had been long and arduous, filled with moments of despair and fleeting glimpses of hope. His weathered face bore the marks of struggle, each wrinkle a testament to the battles he had fought. His shoulders slumped with the weight of the world, carrying burdens that seemed too heavy to bear. Yet as he listened to the Archbishop, a spark ignited within him. The words spoken resonated deeply, touching a part of his soul that had long been dormant. It was as if a light had been switched on in the darkness. The prophecies spoke to him of resilience, of finding strength in faith even in the darkest of times. It reminded him that no matter how bleak the circumstances, there was always a glimmer of hope to be found. Harold had always believed, but now he felt a renewed sense of purpose. The words of the Archbishop had rekindled a fire within him, a determination to rise above his struggles and find meaning in his journey. He too had a role to play in this unfolding narrative. Harold realized that his experiences, his pain and his perseverance were not in vain. They had shaped him into the person he was today, and he had the power to inspire others with his story. With this newfound strength, Harold began to share his story with others. He spoke of his trials and tribulations, of the moments when he had felt lost and alone. But he also spoke of the hope that had kept him going, the faith that had never wavered. The community listened, and they were moved by his words. They saw in Harold a beacon of hope, a living testament to the power of faith and resilience. They embraced him, offering their gratitude and support. Harold's journey was far from over, but he no longer walked it alone. With the strength of his faith and the support of his community, he faced the future with renewed hope and determination. He had found his purpose, and he was ready to fulfill it. Section 6. Facing the darkness, trials and tribulations. Archbishop Vigano didn't shy away from the challenges ahead. He spoke of the spiritual warfare that raged around them, of the forces that sought to undermine faith and sow discord. The path of the righteous, he reminded them, was rarely easy. But fear not, he urged. For those who walked with God, even the darkest valleys could be traversed. The trials they faced would only serve to strengthen their resolve. to forge them into the warriors of faith they were destined to be. Section 7. The Armor of Faith, Equipping for Spiritual Warfare. In the heart of the bustling city, the faithful gathered at St. Peter's, a sanctuary of peace amidst the chaos. The grand cathedral stood tall, its spires reaching towards the heavens, a beacon of hope for all who entered. The Archbishop's words resonated like a battle cry within the hallowed halls of St. Peter's. His voice, filled with conviction and passion, echoed through the vast space, touching the hearts of everyone present. The congregation listened intently, their faces reflecting a mix of determination and reverence. He spoke of the armor of faith, a divine protection bestowed upon the believers. This armor, he explained, was not made of metal or leather, but of unwavering belief and trust in the Almighty. It was a shield against the trials and tribulations of life, a source of strength in times of weakness. He elaborated on the shield of righteousness, a powerful defense against the forces of evil. This shield, he said, was forged in the fires of truth and justice, and it could repel any attack from the adversary. It was a reminder to live a life of integrity and honor, to stand firm in the face of temptation. And then, the helmet of salvation, a symbol of the ultimate victory over sin and death. This helmet, he continued, was a gift from God, a promise of eternal life for those who remained faithful. It protected the mind from doubt and despair, filling it instead with hope and assurance. He reminded them that they were not alone in this fight. The battle against darkness was not theirs to fight alone. They were part of a larger community, a spiritual family bound together by faith and love. Together, they could overcome any obstacle, face any challenge. God was with them, he assured them, every step of the way. Prayer was their weapon, a direct line to the divine, a source of comfort and guidance. In moments of doubt, they could turn to prayer and find the strength to carry on. And love, their guiding light, love for God, love for each other, and love for all of humanity. This love, he said, was the greatest commandment, the foundation of their faith. It was through acts of kindness and compassion that they could truly embody the teachings of Christ. With faith as their compass, they could navigate the complexities of life. The Bible, their sacred text, was a map, guiding them through the moral and ethical dilemmas they faced. It provided wisdom and insight, helping them to make righteous decisions, and hope as their North Star, a constant reminder of the promises of God. Hope kept their spirits high, even in the darkest of times. It was a light that never dimmed, a beacon that led them towards a brighter future. They would navigate the treacherous terrain ahead, not with fear, but with courage and faith. The path may be rocky and the journey long, but with the armor of faith, the shield of righteousness, and the helmet of salvation, they were well equipped for the spiritual warfare that lay ahead. Together, they would march forward, united in their mission, steadfast in their belief, and unwavering in their commitment to the divine. Section 8. A united front, 40 million strong. Looking out at the sea of faces before him, Archbishop Vigano saw more than individuals. He saw a united front, a force for good, ready to rise and meet the challenges of the age. He saw 40 million beacons of hope ready to illuminate the world. Their strength, he reminded them, lay in their unity. Together, they would face the darkness with courage and conviction. Together, they would be the light that pierced the shadows and guided humanity toward a brighter future. Section 9. A new dawn, hope and the promise of a brighter future. As the first light of dawn broke over the ancient city of Rome, it painted the sky with hues of gold and pink, a symbol of renewal and the endless possibilities that each new day brings. As the bells of St. Peter's tolled once more, signaling the end of the gathering, a palpable sense of hope filled the air. The crowd, a sea of faces from all walks of life, stood united in their shared belief in a brighter future. The sound of the bells echoed through the streets, a reminder of the enduring spirit of the city and its people. The prophecy, once a whisper from the past, had become a clarion call to action. It spoke of a time when the faithful would rise not just in prayer but in deeds, to bring about a world filled with compassion, understanding and unity. The words of the prophecy resonated deeply within the hearts of those who listened, stirring a sense of purpose and determination. The faithful left the basilica transformed, their spirits ignited with a newfound purpose. Conversations buzzed with excitement and plans for the future. Each step they took was filled with resolve, their hearts lightened by the shared vision of a world where hope and love prevailed. They carried with them the weight of the prophecy, but also the lightness of hope. The religious items they held were not just symbols of their faith, but also reminders of their commitment to the cause. Their serene expressions reflected an inner peace, born from the belief that they were part of something greater than themselves. The journey ahead might be fraught with challenges, but they were ready. They knew that the path to a brighter future would not be easy, but their resolve was unshakable. They gathered in communities, discussing plans and strategies, each person contributing their unique strengths and perspectives. They were the chosen, and their time had come. Standing together, they felt a profound sense of solidarity and determination. Hand in hand, they were ready to face whatever obstacles lay ahead, united by their shared vision and unwavering faith. The promise of a brighter future was not just a distant dream, but a tangible reality they were committed to building, one step at a time.